No, let me close down. Thank you. All right, let's begin. Welcome everybody live. Welcome to this live. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for staying. Thank you for staying. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, so today like we do normally, we talk, we discuss, we do so many other things. So, so that's what we are doing basically today. And I want you to join me. I want you to give all your attention to what we'll be doing here today. I know you will enjoy every bit of it. Okay, so thank you once more for joining. Thank you so much for being part of today's show. All right. Last time I told you guys a story and how it ended. All right. So today we'll be discussing. I will also be telling you another story. Similar story. Okay, but I know you are here, you are watching, but I would like you to give a comment. Just say something on the comment section to make me know that you are truly here. Though I can see you on the you know viewers eye, I can see you, but I like you to comment to be sure that yeah, you are with us. Okay? Alright, thank you so much for being here. Alright. So um last time I told you a story of people who have you know by the nature of what is happening decided to take their own steps by taking their own steps, and it resulted in something they regretted doing. They regretted doing because after the whole steps they came back regretting the whole thing. And that is why this channel we talk and we also reflect on the steps we have taken before. Okay. We also reflect on the steps we are taking before, and if peradventures there are steps we are, trying to take that we think we come back negatively, we retract our steps from such steps. So that is what we are truly here for. Now I'll go straight to the topic, to the story. From there we find out, or compare it to our lives and see how far you are going to I don't get what you said there, but I'd like you to say it properly so I can respond to it. Thank you. So the story is about, and at some point when it happens a lot, you get separated, but in after years, you reconnect. They separated, and they went to different schools, different towns, and then grew up to a certain level, to a certain stage. So after some time, they met again in school. All right, they met in school. Yeah, Adelani Jumoke Nafisat. That name sound familiar, but I can't just. That name sound familiar. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing? All right, so let's get down to the story. So when they met in school, they were so optimistic. In school, everybody, have a high mind. Everybody want to do great. You want to, just get out of school, become somebody so great. All right. So that was the mindset. That was the plan. That was the hope. So after so many years, they graduated. All right. They graduated from school. So when they got out of school, they find a way to, stay together. They got a place and they had to stay together. Okay. So when they stayed together, and years went by, and after when years went by, but their expectation was not, seemed coming. It wasn't what they expected. The expectation was very low. The expectation was very high, but the outcome was very low. So they had to take the bull by the horn. That is the story. They had to take the bull by the horn. So after like 4 years after graduating from school, nothing was working, and the friends, the people they knew were somewhat doing better than them. Okay, they were doing better than them. So they started asking questions. How is it? What happened? How are you doing this? You know, like I said, they had expectation, great expectation. When they were in school, they had expectation. But after some time, when they got out of school, those expectation wasn't coming true. It wasn't manifesting. So that's why they had to start, you know, making inquiries on what to do, how to do it, and they got the negative one. Okay, they got the negative one, and that's what brought havoc into their lives, havoc, regrets into their lives. So this story, I want you to stay and pay attentive to it. If you have any question, please feel free to go to the comment section and ask. All right, if you ask any question, anything at all, I will answer you. Okay, I'll pause, answer you, and continue the story. So they started asking questions, and after some time, of asking, they got to know a guy who may give them the answer they seek. So they went and asked what they would do, what they could do to at least become like their. All right. So please, if you are disconnected by network, by the poor network connection, please you can reconnect. So we continue the conversation. Thank you so much for joining me today. So thank you so much for joining me. Please, you can leave comment, say something about anything at all. Let me know. But let's go back to the story. So when they met this guy, and the guy told them that there's a man, that the man been helping some people, that if they meet the man, that the man was going to help them. Alright. So they went on and they met the man, and they told the man uh, situation, their predicament, what they want, and everything. So, alright, so they met the and the man gave them the solution, alright, to seemingly the solution to what they want. The man told them that yes, he can help them become what they want to be, but there are things they must do to become what they want to be. Okay, so the journey began. So the journey began. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay. Yes, you are welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing today? Thank you so much. Thank you. So please stay tuned. Stay glued to the screen. Let's do. Yes, yes. I wish I can see who is live right now so we can, discuss this properly. So, like I was saying, so they met this man, and the man told them what they can do, but it wasn't something pleasing. It wasn't something pleasing at all. But they had no option. They had no option but to go ahead